Good morning. So, we've been here for a week now, and last night this morning we woke up to beeping and realized that the propane was out. Both of our propane tanks were out, and part of me was like, okay, it's been really cold, so we've been running the heater a lot. I was like, I still feel like the propane went through the propane really fast. The beeping was coming from the fridge. Our fridge is gas and electric. We realized last night that we had the fridge running on propane, not electricity, which we're hooked up to the electricity. So if the fridge would have been on electricity, it wouldn't have cost us anything extra, and we wouldn't have gone through the propane so fast. It wasn't bad though. I highly recommend getting a trailer with a fireplace, or getting a little fireplace you can put in it. It got cold last night. It got down in the low 30s, and inside, so after it went off, we just turned on the fireplace in the living room, and it kept the trailer at 59. So it's 10 degrees, it kept it 10 degrees colder than we typically have it, but 59 is better than what it was outside. So I think now, obviously we switched the fridge over to electricity, and I think I'm gonna get 2 little space heaters. So, because the fireplace works really good heating up the middle part, we would just need a little space heater in the back bedroom, so in the kids' bedrooms, and then in our bedroom, and we would be fine if that happened again. So far so good. Every day's been an adventure. And I was really worried about that. I was like, what if it goes out in the middle of the night? It kept me up like the first 2 nights we were here. And it did go out in the middle of the night, and we were fine. So that's where we're at. More stuff for the home. Brian got his Anderson hitch. Saved a little over $200 on that. We got the rest of our hoses and the surge protector. Okay, so I am going to organize this. So we do have the bar that goes across so we can hang things, but because we're full-time and we have to put all of our stuff in here, there's not enough room for both mine and Bryant's stuff yet. I haven't downsized enough. So this is what it looks like right now. That's the rest of the stuff that was in there and the hangers. And then we got these. We got these bins. So there's 5. There was ones that had only 3, but the bins were a little bit bigger, and I would have only been able to use 2 of the bins. So these ones are 5, and when you put them in, it folds up, so the bottom 2 are just folded up underneath, and then you can use 3 of the slots, and they just hook onto the bar up here. So that's what I'm gonna do, is I'm gonna put 3 of those up, and then put all of our clothes in them. So it doesn't look like this. All right. Don't mind my dirty mirrors. They're already dirty because my daughter. I can't find my glass cleaner. Moving on. So I finished. You can see me. So I finished the wardrobe. And what I didn't show you is that in this one was where all of Bryant's work clothes were. It was full of his work clothes. So here's the wardrobe. This is my stuff. So I did pants and skirts and dresses, and then t-shirts, like sweaters and like cover up things, bedtime t-shirts, and then like my
stupid rating
again. What are those called? Tank tops. So all my tank tops, and then the stuff that wouldn't fit, I put above it. And then Bryant's stuff, his pants, and then shirts. And then over here are all of our work clothes that are hung up. So everything is all nice and organized. And I can move in here. Oh, it feels so good. So this is what I decided to do to create more space. And I think it works out really well. I think that this is going to work out really well. I'm really excited. I also was able to clean the rest of my room, so I actually have like my bed's all made. And before, and then I put like I had this thing. This is temporary because I can't close the door all the way with that up there. I'm gonna get like an actual door thing that goes over the door. But for right now, this is what I'm putting all of my like sweaters and stuff on. And I couldn't walk. This was full of blankets. And now it's clear. So bedroom came along really good. I'm really excited. Snow's coming in. Snowstorm. They say bad enough that the kids might not have school tomorrow. We'll see. Yay, Utah. Some people love this. I am not one of them. Nowhere to go. Oh my God. It's been snowing for 2 hours. Let me show you what I woke up to. It's still snowing. They closed the schools today. I still gotta go to work, but I'm supposed to do this for the next 5 days. Oh my God. This is one of the reasons why we did what we did. So I don't have to play in this anymore. Monday. Happy Motivational Monday. Motivation is what I'm gonna need for what I have to do right now. So, we knew that it was gonna get real cold, it was gonna snow, so we got the insulated thing for the water line and got all that set up, got ourselves set up for the cold, and water worked last night. It doesn't work this morning. So, one main thing that I forgot, which was really important, my mother-in-law told me, when the weather starts to get a little bit cold, you wanna make sure that you turn one of your knobs just a teeny tiny bit to let a little bit of water just so it's kind of dripping, just a little bit, so there's water constantly moving through your pipes. I did forget that part. So no water this morning. Luckily we have bottled water, but we can't use our toilets. So I'm trying to fix this while Bryant's at work. I need, it's not good for, the longer they're frozen, the worse it's gonna be. So I went out and checked outside, and the line that's going into the RV is warm. So and we have a heated underbelly. So I'm not so much worried about the inside of, like I was worried at first about our pipes bursting or even like our water tanks, but I'm not worried about that. it's definitely the line, like at the power where the outlet is. The light to the plug to the insulated hose is on, but I can't turn the knob for the water either way. So pretty sure that's frozen. Instead of having to stand out in 20-degree weather with a hairdryer, I have what is it called? A heating pad that I'm going to plug in, and I'm going to wrap around it and then put a blanket over the top of it, turn it on high, so it'll defrost it and I don't have to stand outside while it's doing it. And I'll just kind of keep an eye on it. I do have my I have my bathroom kind of turned a little bit so I can keep an eye on that. And that's what I'm doing. That's what we're gonna see works today. Oh, also, our heat went out. I was like, well, we have heat and electricity, so as long as I have those two things, I'll be fine. But then the heater, I was like, it's cold in here. And I went and looked, we keep it at 68, and it was at 61. And I'm like, why isn't the heater kicking on? So checked it out, everything was still on, checked the tank, because there's no way we should have gone through all of that. We just put that on yesterday. And everything out there was good. Thing was green, still full, but it wasn't even trying. Came back in, turned it off, turned it back on, kicked back on, everything is warming up. Still have heat. Working out all the kinks as we go. And staying positive through this journey. The only reason why this is frustrating for me is because it's cold. The only reason why I'm having any kind of, are you kidding me? Because we're still learning all of this stuff. It's, just a learning curve, but it's so cold. All right, so I plugged it in, turned it on high, and then I wrapped it around this part, the blue, the water thingy right there. I don't know what it's called. And then I wrapped a towel around it. So all of that seems to be kind of okay. It's this part. All of this is all right. So we'll see. Guess who fixed the pipes all by themselves? That's right. This girl. My hubby's still at work, but I did it. Proud of myself. Hi guys. So it's freezing. So yesterday I fixed the pipes, the water, and then the heat went out, and then I was able to turn it back on, but then it kept kicking off. It just kept kicking off. So I couldn't fix it without Bryant. Bryant got home and he tried to fix it, and he couldn't fix it either. And so he called the company, and I can't remember what they said it was. I'll have to let you know when I find out. But something to do with the internal heating source. And so we had to take it in. So they know our situation. And so they were really nice. They were like, we'll make sure we put it inside and not outside, because it's not winterized. They don't want anything to freeze. And so they're going to make sure it's inside. And they'll have it tonight. We're going to stay at Carol's, Bryant's parents' house, have our first little sleepover over here. They're so awesome. Thank you, Carol and David, so much, especially because my Indy kitty is here, and Carol's not real fond of kitties, and I just appreciate her so unbelievably much. I can't even. Anyways, so we're all here for the night. It'll be done tomorrow, and then we'll be able to go and pick it up again. And yeah, I'll let you guys know what exactly it was that went out, but just an adventure. It's just another adventure to our adventure. Kids are happy, I'm happy, Bryant's happy. just funny. It's just life.